All right, guys. Hello. So finally, bringing and jumping right into it. Finally, bringing you Mega Evolution. It's about time. Obviously, set's already been out. Jeez, what? Want to say around 3 weeks ish. So very cool. Luckily, we'll be opening this and an ETB in a future episode. We're gonna jump into the booster box first. And it's pretty exciting. And a lot of people around me have been getting a lot of good stuff from here. So I've definitely seen most of the cards by now. In fact, I made a couple of trades myself for some of the hits that people got. Because at least for my first gen awesome alt art binder, or however I'm going to call it, it's totally worth it. I already traded for the Vulpix and the Executor. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, here is the stamped Bulbasaur, which ironically enough, I found out is the same value or just around the same value, whether it's this one or the one you pull from the packs. Found that very interesting. It's only like, I think at most a $5 difference at the time of the recording. But anyway, we will do our first 18 here. Maybe I'll do a little half and half battle. The first 18 on one side and the other 18 on the other side. Anyway, almost forgot our pack artworks. So sorry. So cool. And because our first gen is represented in this set is why I'm personally excited here. Especially Kangaskhan, Venusaur. They look cool. The Alakazam promo is wow to me. And it's definitely going into my binder. And the code card background, amazing that they changed. There's so many good things that I like here going on. This, so cool. So cool. There you go. I don't know if the colors are different, if there's a hit or not. And I know the card trick is still one here. So we're jumping right in. And this is awesome. Look at that. First gen Pokemon to start off, at least the first two cards. So the two cards I ended up picking up from the trade were the illustration rare Vulpix and the illustration rare Executor. So super cool. And that's so cool. I just can't. There's so many things I like about it. So far, no complaints from my end on Mega Evolution. And of course, Phantasmal Flame is already getting so much hype. It's crazy. Sandslash. And there you go. Mega Latias EX, who is getting his own box. Or excuse me, her own box, whatever. This box, the Mega Latias box, is coming out very shortly. Again, at the time of filming. And I'm trying to get a sleeve, sorry. So that'll be in that box as well. And it should come with the regular 4 packs, whatnot. And I think it comes with the jumbo. And there's also I believe it's the Salamence, big Salamence box coming. I'm so excited that I did not put out my sleeves properly, and I should probably do that with the next packs. There's Vulpix, there's Bulbasaur. See, I love it. I love it. So cool. Cinderace. Let me stack these cards. Give me a second. But more importantly, let me get these sleeves out. All right. Sorry about that. All right. A few goodies coming your way in terms of episodes. We have the booster box here. We have an ETB coming up. We have some couple of black and white boxes coming up. Pretty cool. And I think I might even bring back a prismatic episode. So we shall see. Mystery Garden. I know several people that have pulled this card. Card 172, by the way. Oh, I didn't even say the card number for Mega Latias. I'm so sorry. I'm usually right on top of that. So there we go. Mega Latias, by the way. Card number 100. Sorry about that. That's what happens when I'm a bit rusty and / super excited about what's going on. So I just, the code card just blew me out of the water in a great way. And I think I'm probably one of the only few nerds, if the only nerd, just saying how amazing it looks. Stuffle, there's a great card. I think my daughter would love this card, but I'm not sure. Anyway, card 154, because she is a Teddy Ursa fan. Not sure if she's a Stuffle fan. That one I'll ask her. So card, or hit number 3. Put these aside. Very cool. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't remember doing an ETB for Prismatic on the channel. I might be wrong. And either way, I kind of feel like busting one open before I sell the rest. And hopefully we get something good. Anywho, Fighting Gong, Repel, and oh, that's a pretty one. Mega Absol EX. That is a cool artwork right there. Card number 161. Very, very nice. Very cool. What I used to call the full arts. All right. There you go. And now, well, the good news is, well, good news-ish. No, I'll say good news. So the thing is, now I'm starting to do a thing. Ooh, Mega Kangaskhan EX. We're just getting hits now. Here we go. They're coming in. Card 104. All right. So what I was gonna say is like I'm doing a new thing where I'll what is it? I'm selling boxes. Like I technically sold this booster box. This is not mine. I'm opening it on behalf of a coworker who is allowing me to open it for the channel. So you know who you are. Thank you very much. And so I think I might do that here on out for the channel to increase the number of episodes, because the thing is, when Mega came out, I had nothing to show for it in terms of episode wise. So this person bought one for me, and they were like, hey, you could open it on your channel, and then, you know, everybody gets to see the hits he gets. So everybody wins. So not bad. Luckily, I had just made a trade for a Mega Evolutions ETB, because I had sold all those as well, so I was going to have none for the channel. So the ETB is technically mine, and therefore those cards I will end up keeping from there. Plus, I got a gift of 2 sleeved booster packs, so at least those will be mine. But this one here is for my coworker. Oh yeah, Ninetales. Love me Ninetales. I mean, it's not a crazy thing, you know, it's not a hit, but I love it. Love it. So 4 hits thus far in the first half. Let's see how fast I can breeze through this, even though I'm not trying to, but just so excited to rip. And I'm just like, man, it's been a while. And it's been sitting here for a little bit, I'll be honest. There's been a lot going on the Pokemon side. I mean, really everywhere, but all good stuff. Nothing bad. All good stuff. And mystery boxes have taken off. I made, right off the top of my head, at least 70. And yes, that's 70. At least 70 new mystery boxes. And I'm totally on board to make more. I'm just waiting now for more PSA cards to arrive from being graded, and some of those will go in. for these mystery boxes. So otherwise, 70 mystery boxes already made, 1 already sold, and each one has a graded card and 6 packs. So, in fact, what I was thinking of doing was maybe even opening one of my mystery boxes on the channel, just to give people an idea of what, how it looks and stuff like that, and what you might get. And obviously, whatever I pull from the slab, I'll just put that right back into a different mystery box. As we pull the Mega Camerupt EX card 22 here. Oh no, that's not good. I dropped that one right on camera, but thankfully, still looks good. Although, since I apologize to my friend there, I will let him know as soon as I'm done filming this anyway. Because I'm definitely going to be straightforward about that one. Even though you would have seen it on the episode anyway, but I'd rather just tell him. So Phantasmal Flames obviously making a lot of noise before it comes out. And obviously so, because every single series needs a Charizard set. And this is the Charizard set. And therefore, I mean, duh, Charizard. Charizard is always worth money. What used to be called the UPC, which is now turned into the SPC, because now they call it the Super Premium Collection versus the Ultra Premium Collection. That's going to be a big seller. There are people on eBay selling it for already $285. The cheapest I've seen it, I think, was $185. And I think that was from Poker Hive's website. As we pull the Spirit Tomb right there, card 148. That's a cool card. And there is a card behind it. Alakazam. So yes. So yeah, Phantasmal. That set, obviously, there's no way, at least I don't think there's going to be a way where those prices won't be worse than Mega's prices are. Mega's prices are not as bad as I thought they would be for the first set of a new series. It kind of had I don't want to say a weak launch like Scarlet and Violet base, but if I'm going to be completely honest and you comparing the two launches, it's almost on par in terms of it does have hype. It does have a definitely more chase cards than Scarlet and Violet base did. But so far, the prices are still comparable. I'm still seeing the ETBs as an example at 80 instead of like 100 and something like Prismatic was at when it launched, as an example. I mean, granted, maybe what might be helping Mega is that the distributors are doing it in waves. They're launching more than one wave. That very well could be why. And honestly, I'm hoping that is the reason why, because that's just going to help keep the prices down, and that's good for everybody. So I'm all for that. If you can just print it to the ground, then why not? But supposedly that's still a problem for Pokemon. They're having troubles still printing. That's what I keep hearing, especially from the distributor. I keep hearing that. Anyway, Mega Manectric EX card 50. There, so. And then we are down to our last pack from the first 18. And looks like we got about half the hits. Now, of course, I don't know what the pull rates are for this set. So that's my only thing there, my only hiccup. I don't know if this is a great number, a bad number, or an outstanding number. But anyway, because what is this? So far, we're looking at, I want to say almost 9 hits. And yep, so From the first 18 packs, let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. 8 in the first 18. Not bad. Not really, really good. I'm going to put that on one side. Well, now we do the other 18. Put this aside. And there we go. And of course, the chase cards that I've seen that people are really trying to get is Venusaur, Lucario, definitely Gardevoir. No surprise on Gardevoir. I expected Venusaur to be selling less than it is, so I'm impressed with the Venusaur one. The Lucario I kind of expected, but so far, so good. And the illustration rare Vulpix is, to me, outstanding. As we pulled the regular Mega Absol now, EX, card 86. So now we have the regular plus what I call the full arts. So first hit from the second pile, excuse me. And of course, I do not count the promo as a hit, but it does have value because last I checked, it was around $20, which is not bad for a card that's guaranteed in the booster box as what they call a topper. So not bad at all. I do like the reverse holo. I was gonna say pattern on these cards, even though it's not really a pattern. It's just a solid reverse holo, but yet I like it. I guess because of its simplicity that it is somewhat appealing to my eyes. I'm not sure. But I think it looks pretty good. So let's see. Pyroar, Executor. See, just regular schmegular reverse holo there. And again, I don't know, I like it. The way it's shining off, I guess. Anywho. Alrighty. Yungoos, Ice Cube, Bayleaf, Volcanion, Premium Power Pro, Tangrowth, Ultra Ball, Tangela, and Clawitzer. We're already a month into school up here, and needless to say, the kids are highly disappointed that we're not running Pokemon anymore. At least for the time being, because the cost has just gone way too high. And I wouldn't want to do that to our program. So instead, we decided to I'm running Legos instead. Still using some of my own Pokemon cards, especially from episodes or what have you, or even my collection as incentives or rewards. But in terms of actually now gifting them boxes like we used to, unfortunately, at the moment, we are not doing that, which is a shame because it was very cool. And what kid wouldn't want a free Pokemon box? I mean, let's be real. Hey, reverse holo Ninetales. Let's go. Just because I love Ninetales. There's a Mega Gardevoir, but not the big one, obviously. Card number 60. And hit number 2. So it looks like the second group is not going to do this as well as the first one, but we shall see. So 2 hits from second group, 10 hits total thus far, not including our topper, our box topper. All right. Thievul, Yungoos, Tangela, Clauncher, Lily's Determination, Gumshoes, Tinkaton, Toxicroak, Houndstone, there you go. There's a nice one. Really cool. Card 145. Let me get my sleeve. And Dialga. All right. Not bad. All right. Mega Kangaskhan. So what we are doing with the school, at least, or at least what I'm going to do with the school, is do a workshop for parents where I'm going to be teaching them why it's worth investing in Pokemon. And not even, whatever reasons they need to justify it, whether it be investing for their kids' future or having some extra money in your pocket at the end of the day, because Pokemon increases in value, in my opinion, much better than stocks. We're going to do 2 workshops to teach parents how to invest, or at least why to invest your money in Pokemon. And to be really blunt, I'm actually doing an experiment with my dad now where, and this is the same thing I'm going to try to teach at the workshop, which is you're better off investing money in something like Pokemon than having your money sitting in a bank. Because literally, the interest rates on banks right now are horrendous. And they've been horrendous for a while, a long time. And even if you put it in what's called a CD, which is a certificate of deposit, your rate of return on that is really bad compared to you investing that same money in something else like Pokemon. And I'll just give you an example of percentage. I saw a 6-month CD. I'm not even going to name the bank. I don't even want to embarrass the bank. But I saw a 6-month CD at 3% APY. 3% return, basically, on your investment over a 6-month period. Now, I promise you, as we pull the Mega Mawile EX card 94, I promise you, no matter what amount you put into that CD, promise you, you put the same amount of money in Pokemon, any boxes. If you bought this group of boxes here, current value on these boxes is at least around $1,500 for these 6 ETBs right here. You sit on these $1,500 as an example for 6 months, you're going to get way more than 3% back. And that's a guarantee. Especially the sets that are up here. I mean, literally 1, 2, and 3. And these 2 right here are literally the most sought after right now, especially 151. Yeah, you're going to get your 3% back. And then here's another one. And then these 2 are coming up. And then he's going to come up later. And they're going to go up later. So I don't remember if I did the card trick. Here we go. Okay, I did. Not. Thank God. Anyway, it's definitely worth investing like that. But that's my point. I'm going to teach it like that, but on a more global scale. Plus, at those workshops, I'm even going to do some giveaways. Why not? But it's truly amazing how much a collection can potentially be worth once you start investing money into this. It's wild. I have more value or more assets, if you will, in Pokemon than I do in my stocks, and certainly more than my banks. So, I mean, I can definitely speak it from experience, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. There we go. So yes, again, unfortunately, program-wise, the after-school program will be running Legos, which the kids are still excited about, especially the younger ones. They obviously, what young kid is not going to want to play with Legos? As we pull the Shuckle here, card 136. And I'm going to make it a little more fun, at least for them, with the Legos by also putting in my other hobby, model trains. I'm involving that into the Lego project that we're going to do. So they seem to be excited about that, and I'll be bringing my model trains into the building soon enough to give them a visual of how we're going to try to run the model trains with the Legos. Because model trains is definitely another hobby of mine, but however, I do not have Lego trains. Those do exist, but I do not have those. All right, Drizzile, Makuhita, and Raikou. All right, we're down to 3 packs for the second batch, and we're 5 hits in. 13 hits total, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah, 8 from the first. Yep. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we get hit here to make it 14 hits even. Shuckle, Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, Ninetales, Magnezone, Inteleon, and yes, Mega Lucario. It's the regular one, which is all right. Card 77. You know that Lieutenant Surge's Bargain card. I saw the illustration rare version, and that thing looks cool. The ability is very interesting on the TCG level. I found that the ability very interesting. And I could see how that would play in the advantage of both players for sure. Very interesting card to use in the game, but I could definitely see its value potentially, especially if your opponent has more prizes than you do, and therefore you're willing to risk that kind of maneuver. But anyhow. All right, and now we are down to our last pack. Let's see if we're going to keep it at 14 hits or if we keep it, if we get number 15. Last pack, pack number 36. I think this is my quickest video, by the way, to a booster box. If I went too fast for you guys, I do apologize, but I was that excited to bust this thing open because it's been sitting here a while, just been calling out my name. And no hits. So we finish off with 14 hits. We will recap them right now. So the 6 from the second half, the Mega Mawile, the Mega Gardevoir, the Mega Lucario, the Shuckle, Houndstone, and Mega Absol. And then from the first batch, just as a refresher, Mystery Garden, Mega Latias, Stuffle, Mega Absol, Mega Camerupt, Mega Kangaskhan, Spiritomb, and Mega Manectric. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.